Thanks for clicking on this video. Join me in Ketchikan, Alaska for a full day of exploration, food, and fun. On this short 4-day sampler cruise on board my very first Princess cruise, we visit beautiful Ketchikan as our only port stop. Here we will explore famous Creek Street, walk the town, take a wilderness boat ride, and eat Alaskan crabs. Come along and enjoy this adventure. Good morning, guys. I'm RacQuelle from MHFamilyAdventures. Thanks for clicking on this video. We are in Alaska. I am on board Crown Princess, my very first Princess cruise, and we are approaching Ketchikan. Now, just a couple of things about Alaska. Something that I forgot from our first Alaskan experience is that if you live like on the East Coast, somewhere where there's a big time difference, you're going to be up early. I've been up since 3 a.m. It is now almost 6 a.m. Just up because my body is telling me that it's 6 or 7 a.m. back home, and it's really not. And today we had an hour time change, so we went back an hour. So I've been up for some time, so keep that in mind. So you might see on an Alaskan cruise that you go to bed early, but you're going to be waking up really early, and you want to get up early because of the views. I'm up early. I'm about to head and get some breakfast before the crowd, and I want to try to catch the sunrise from my balcony after I have breakfast. So be strategic about your Alaskan cruise, especially if you don't have a balcony and you want to try to get to some of those public spaces to catch the views. Definitely want to get up early, beat the crowd at the buffet or breakfast spot, and get out there and catch those views. So that's what we're going to do. So the buffet, because I know I'm looking pretty rough today. Once this hat is on, it's staying on. But so the buffet, they do change out the options each day. Some of the same basic staples they have. My only gripe about the buffet on this ship is that it's really small, and like right now they only have one side open, the second side's not open. But even with both sides open, it's just really small. But they do have some really good options, and I find that the food is pretty good on the buffet here. Everything comes out hot, so I appreciate that. So I have kind of a light breakfast. I'm going to go down and get specialty coffee because that is included with my Princess Premier package. If you missed my first vlog, I did kind of go in detail what the Princess Premier and Princess Plus offers. So I'm going to get specialty coffee. Now they do take specialty coffee and drinks and all those types of orders from your table, but right now because it's so early, there's not a whole lot of crew open, so I'll just go down and get coffee from down there. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go to Ketchikan. We're going to catch some views because it looks like the sun is starting to come up. So let me go ahead and eat and try to get back outside. Hey guys, actually I take it back. This morning's buffet is kind of a miss for me. Bacon's good. Hash browns are a little greasy. Don't like the powdered eggs. I didn't have those the other day. And the breakfast bread's a little dry, so I'm going to go find something else to eat. I gave it a try though. It's not bad, but I know there's better. All right, out here at my favorite spot, the wake of the ship, here on deck 15 all the way to the back. It is beautiful. All right, gonna head in and get some coffee. If you missed my live stream, I just posted a live stream of the wake, so be sure to check that out. But now I'm gonna go grab some specialty coffee and go sit out on my balcony and see if we can spot some wildlife before we get off the ship. But off to get some coffee. And I mentioned this before, something I like about Crown Princess here on deck 7, on the outside, we'll go out there, they have these chairs and things, so if you don't have a balcony, you could always go sit out there and catch some of these gorgeous views. Let's see if we can get out there. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. If you have an interior or an ocean view, you want to get outside, go to deck 7 or deck 15 after you get those open views. Yeah, see these seats here? Catch views right there. All right, and as you see, we're off right in town. When I was on Carnival, it looks like we're in the second berth. We were like berth 4 or 5 down this way. So it's nice to be right here in the center of town. We are here in Ketchikan. Now, if you didn't catch my Carnival Splendor series from July of 2022, be sure to check that out because we did walk around the town. We went to the Alaskan Lumberjack show, which is very popular here. But right now, I have a tour in about 2 hours. So I'm just gonna walk and see what we get into, maybe stop in a few shops. But we're just gonna walk right here. I love where Princess drops off passengers because you're right in the center of town. When I was with Carnival, we were further down, and so we had to hike to get here where there were some shops and things. So we're just gonna walk around and maybe stop in a few shops and an excursion in about 2 hours. Something that I want to do is I want to walk up to Creek Street to see if the salmon are jumping. Last time we were here in July, and I don't think that was happening. So we're going to go to Creek Street. That is their famous district area, their red light district area. Do some research on that. We did do a tour last time, so we're just going to walk up that area to see what's going on over there. Let's go sample some salmon. That's really good. Wow. Oh, that's really good. So here you have the Southeast Alaska Discovery Center. This is an upcharge. There's a visitor center in there, but there is like a little museum in there that is an upcharge. Last time we were here, we were gonna go there. But this is also where they pick up, if you're coming from like Carnival, they'll pick up your shore excursions here if you don't walk it back. And you probably can hear it back here in the cut. They had the Alaskan Lumberjack show. It's a cute show. The kids really enjoyed it. That is what Ketchikan's known for, one of their most popular tourist attractions. So you can check it out there. You can buy the tickets online or through the cruise line. It was cheaper, we would have booked it online, but you can kind of hear it back here. So guys, this Ketchikan Duck Tour, it's a bus/boat. So it'll take you around Ketchikan and also give you a water tour as well. This is something you can book through the shore excursion or through your ship. Yeah, what I love about Ketchikan is that it is a walkable port, so you can easily get there by walking. So you don't really have to book a shore excursion if you choose not to. So you can take a tour here of Dolly's house. It's $10, and they'll talk about how prostitution was legal here for about 50 years. And the woman who owned the house, her name was Dolly. She died in 1974, but she lived here for 50 years or so. And yeah, you can go inside, take a tour. I'm not going to do that today. But yeah, some interesting history here on Creek Street. So I'm not seeing any salmon out there, so I'm guessing the season is over where they go up the stream, but it smells kind of fishy here. So, oh, there's one. Oh, actually, I see a few dead ones. That's what the smell is. It's a little, yeah. Oh, there's a few. Let's see if we can see. But if you didn't catch our Alaskan series from last year, we did go to a salmon hatchery, and that was pretty cool to see. And then we went to a salmon bake, so be sure to check that out. Pretty cool process to see the salmon farms and how they release the salmon back out into the oceans, but pretty cool. Definitely check out that series.
I'm supposed to read your mind too?
So yeah, it smells really bad over on this side, especially where there's no water. If you look down, you can see where a lot of salmon, I guess, got caught. But it's kind of gross. Let's see if I can show you. But yeah, there's a ton of them down there, and it smells really bad. You can even see a bunch of salmon up here on the rocks. I wonder if like wildlife or birds were catching them and starting to eat them, and they just kind of left them up there on the rocks. But that's what the smell is. When we came before, that didn't happen. So I'm guessing we just missed the season where you see them going upstream. We'll have to catch that maybe next year. We'll see. But yeah, it smells pretty bad. So apparently there's an actual salmon walk, and it says it's 1.5 mile loop around Ketchikan Creek Street, where you can see them swimming upstream. We're not going to walk that 1.5 miles because I have an excursion to catch, but it's kind of cool. This here gives you some of the history behind the salmon, and it also shows you where that trail is. So it actually looks like there's a path, a trail going up these stairs. You guys know I'm not about to climb those stairs today, but it looks like there's like maybe a house or something at the very top of this hill. If you choose to climb that, I will not get that footage for you today. Maybe next time. All right, and here you have the Ketchikan Historical Museum. We did go in there last time, but I think it was a $5 charge to get in, so we didn't. But also here's where you can catch the city or the town bus. There's also a bus that will take you from here to Walmart. There's a local Walmart. It'll take you right here. Yep, so if you have an early stop in Ketchikan and you need something from Walmart, pick up the bus, it's free. They actually also have it that it picks up from by the ship as well. So just look out for that. I think it has a sign that says Walmart on it. I'll see if I can find the clip from the last visit. Yeah, you just hop on, it's free, get you to Walmart and back to the ship. All right, now we're gonna walk away from Princess. We're gonna walk toward berths 3 and 4. So you guys can kind of see what that area looks like. We're not gonna walk all the way down there. I don't know if there is a Carnival ship in port, but we will walk that way and see, and maybe stop and get a donut, or not a donut. There's this place called, I think it's not Duck Donut. There's a popular donut spot here. We waited last time. I think the donuts were like $6 or $7 each. We waited forever, and then when we learned the price, we decided not to get it. But since I'm solo, I could make that happen. So we might stop there if we run into it. We'll see. And that other ship in port, that is the Holland America Eurodam. Maybe one day I'll give Holland a try. All right, let's check out this souvenir shop right across from Princess. So I did here in Alaska, they drop prices at the end of the season. So $1.99, I'll get you one of these necklaces. I was able to get Drew a hat, Joe a necklace. I got all the family some candy, some Alaskan huckleberry jam. I got Dyson some jerky, and Sammy, he likes to try food and things. And got Ron socks and the jam. So done with souvenir shopping. Now we're gonna head over to the other side. Now this says shortcut to berths 3 and 4. I wonder if it's just a shopping trap. Let's see. Yep, as expected. But you can just walk straight through. Imagine running into that in the wild. Oh my gosh. World record class Alaskan polar bear, shot by Eskimo hunter, 1964. 9 feet tall, 1,400 pounds. Just imagine running into that. And I know some of you guys are wondering what the temperature is. Actually, I'm feeling a little warm. Right now it's almost 60 degrees. It's a little chilly, but this jacket is about to come off here in a second. So it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. is. It's called Jellyfish Donut. That's what it's called. So over here is where Carnival docks. And there's not a ship in port, so we're gonna go in here and check out these Jellyfish Donuts and see if it's worth the hype. Y'all, got my donut. It is warm, so they come warm. Looks good. This is maple. The glaze is really good. The maple is. The donut, I don't care for the base of the donut so much. It's a little yeasty, but the glaze is really good. I don't know if it's worth $4 though. I won't walk down here again. And guys, be careful with these ramps in Alaska because they are extremely steep. Now Princess does have more of an accessible option on deck 5, so you could take that option if you don't want to climb up or down the steep ramps. So they said there's 79 steps going down and coming back up. If you need the scooter, there is a scooter.
Like you said 79 cents.
Oh yeah.
So fast.
79
Yeah,
steps.
79 steps.
That's why he understands.
So if you don't want to take the stairs, you could always take the little tram down. So this is a smaller boat. Doesn't have much of an observation deck, so I don't know. I was hoping to be able to get out and get some really good footage, so I don't know if we're just going to be observing from the window, if we're going to be able to go outside or not. So we'll see.
Camera's ready. I'm about to toss it out. If you're on your smartphone, I recommend a slow motion video and you can take a screenshot out of that. Works pretty well. Straight up here, right where that pointy tree is. Yeah. crab in here, and we've also got a big old wolf eel.
That's a good size one.
Wow. I seen him this morning when I was baiting the crab pots, and I figured we could do it on one of the tours today. Nobody get your fingers near his mouth. It's pretty strong.
He can crush a full can of pop.
Oh yeah, very, very tough. We'll go ahead and we'll get our crab in just a second. The crab pot, it's got a bait bag in there. It's got some kind of meat. Crabs are scavengers. We're looking for any kind of dead meat down at the bottom. We use a local species of fish as bait because we have an ecotourism license. So we use salmon, rockfish, or halibut. Live. All right, let's take a look at some of our crabs, and we'll talk about the wolf eel here in just a second. The wolf eel,
Like right now.
probably about an hour or two before he's actually dead. He's not breathing right now, but he's going to be more than okay for a couple minutes while he's up here with us. The crab here, you're going to check for two things to make sure they're legal. The first one is size, 6.5 inches. You measure this on the back of the exoskeleton. The flat spot on the inside of those two long points needs to be a minimum of 6.5 inches to keep it. Dad, anybody want to hold one? No, come on up here and I'll start passing out some crab.
Hold it this way?
Yep, just up top, or you can do them on his back, whichever one you prefer.
Just hold him here?
A little bit higher. You want to go right up there, basically.
Right here?
Yep, there you go. I don't know much about wolf eels. I know that they're not actually an eel. They're a fish, technically.
That was pretty cool. I was hoping to spot a whale, but that didn't happen. But it's time to eat. I am hungry, ready to have some crabs. I hope they're good, and I hope it's a feast and not two crabs. We'll find out.
I'm gonna have you right here, and then I'll have 3 others join me.
Okay.
Table for 6 here.
Thank you. Somebody's been here before.
All right, so when you come in, they will seat you with others. I did ask if I could sit by myself. Oh, there was a table that wasn't occupied, only because I don't want to disrupt anyone's dinner by talking and vlogging and share with you guys what this crab feast looks like. We're starting off with looks like a mandarin orange salad. And they give you the choice for drink. You can get wine, beer, soda, water. I just got a Pepsi. So guys, it's really just lettuce. With the dressing, it tastes good, but it's just lettuce. So there are like gnats and flies flying around. I think the problem is like people were eating before us. So there's like crab shells and things on the floor and it's carpet. So keep that in mind if you don't like gnats and like little bugs. I know Joe Marie would probably freak out right now because we're kind of going around, but I think it's just because people were dining here before we were, so it's a little different. I can tell by the amount of butter they gave us that this ain't gonna be a feast. Also, if you don't eat crab, they do offer chicken instead. So you can get chicken, and they have like 2 different types. You can get like a grilled chicken, and it might have been like lemon dill or something like that. So if you're coming with family and you don't eat crab, they do give you an alternative.
Welcome to the beautiful George Inlet Lodge here in Ketchikan, Alaska. We want to welcome you guys. We have a special treat for you. We got some crab meat shipped overnight all the way from New York City. It's all locally sourced within a 65-mile radius of the lodge. I'm going to give you folks a quick demonstration on how to get into this dungeon of crab for those of you that haven't done this before. By the end of this experience, I promise you'll all be crab cracking
I don't need a
professionals.
demonstration.
All right, so first, folks, you want to start by splitting it at the base. You want to make sure to leave a good chunk of that chest on there. Have some of the easiest meat to access and some of the most delicious.
Thank you. Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, I don't even know how to use these really. There we go. So they're not really seasoned, so I would maybe say bring some Old Bay or garlic or something. It's such a delicate flavor that you don't really need to have a whole lot of seasoning. So I think they're tasty the way they are. But if you like Old Bay garlic, I would say bring them. But yeah, really good. I sure hope we get more than just this. Because I'm hungry too. This is just missing, you know, potatoes, eggs, sausage, all that. That's what this is missing. They can keep the lemon. Yeah, they brought me some more. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna eat. See, all it is the feast, they keep piling me out. And I'm gonna eat all of that. I could probably eat a dozen or so of these easily. Easily. But also, word of caution, they don't give you like any bibs or anything, which I don't need. But I know some people don't want to get their clothes messy and they're kind of flying juice everywhere. But I think that's why there's flies in here. But so you might not want to wear your nicest stuff coming out here because they're gonna probably get a little crab juice on it. Yeah, I'm getting my money's worth. So they said, we see why you wanted your own table. Because I know how to eat them. I don't want to be sitting with people I gotta give a tutorial to. I just want to eat. So good. Now, for the record, I prefer a blue crab over Dungeness, but when you're getting meat like that, you gotta love it. I'm loving this. I couldn't do this with Ron though, because he doesn't know how to pick them. Although he's from New England, I'd have to show him how to do it every step of the way.
Would you like some more, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
How y'all feeling, Crab?
Guys, they are just piling it up. Whew. Let me get back to that. Alright, y'all, had to tap out. But they brought some blueberry cheesecake. It looks good, but crabs and blueberry cheesecake don't mix for me. I don't know about y'all, but it doesn't mix for me, so I will not be eating that. But it looks good. Alright guys, that was awesome. That was awesome. So they were going to get us good and full. Now we have to climb these 79 stairs. So keep that in mind if you get good and full. Enjoyed it. But I would recommend, if you like spicy or if you like well seasoned, definitely bring something to add to your butter or whatever. Because it could have added a little bit of that, but I understand wanting you to get the natural taste of the Alaskan crab, the Dungeness crab. So it was really good. I'm impressed. All right, guys, that was a great time. Still have about 2.5 hours here in port. I'm getting back on the ship. I am tired. Let's see how many steps I got in today. So far, 3.58 miles. So 8,100 steps. So I might take a little nap before we sail away. My plan is to sit out on the balcony and try to catch some views. Maybe I can spot a whale. I'm hoping to catch a whale before I get off the ship. But yeah, great day. Love Ketchikan. It's a beautiful little town. Highly recommend visiting. Highly recommend the tour that I was on. But right now, I'm gonna take a nap.